What Trump did to the South African president has to go down as one of the most savage moves in political history. He set the man down, and as he was getting comfortable, he said, dim the lights and roll the tape. And let's see what your political alliances, what your political figures in South Africa is saying, just so they can put the record straight, that you are calling for the genocide of white people. And so Democrats in this country now have two options. They can either side with Trump or they can side with genocide. I'll give you two guesses as to what they're going to do, but you only need one.
Yeah, we got to talk about Trump's meeting with South African president, the president of South Africa, because boy, was it explosive. It was absolutely positively explosive. And let me tell y'all something. This is exactly what I voted for. With that being said, let's dive in.
Was that a question or a statement? This guy's, you never changed.
Mr. President, this time, what will it take for you to be convinced that there's no white genocide in South Africa?
Well, I can answer that for President. For him, no, seriously.
I'd rather have him answer.
Yeah, I'd rather answer that. It will be.
Our President will respond to you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. President.
It will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends, like those who are here. When we have talks between us on the quiet table, it will take President Trump to listen to them. I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying. I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture. He would not be with me. So it'll take him, President Trump, listening to their stories, to their perspective. That is the answer to your question.
But Mr. President, I must say that we have, wait. We have thousands of stories talking about it. Sure. And we have documentaries, we have news stories, and that. Is Natalie here, somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would, and turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you.
Here we go. Here we go.
This parliament can do, with or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. South Africa, occupy land. That's who we are.
Look at how uncomfortable he looks right there. Look at how uncomfortable he's looking.
Can we drop my membership from this useless parliament?
He's not even looking at the video.
Must never be scared to kill.
Look at him.
A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing, because the killing is
rubbing the arm of the chair.
part of a revolutionary act. Shoot to kill the mother, kill the poor, the farmer, kill the poor, the farmer.
He looks so uncomfortable there. And I'm going to show y'all some of that video there that you heard playing in the background. But I wanted to y'all to see his face, right? Because you could tell that wasn't a great video for him. He started to get real uncomfortable with that. He didn't even want to look at it. Like occasionally he would peek over at the video, but he was like looking forward at the reporters, rubbing the arm of the chair, looking over to Trump, trying to talk to him. And Trump's like, "Hey, yo, no, look at the video." He, no, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. No, So you could tell that video exposed a whole lot. And like I said, we'll get into that in just a second. But mainstream media, once again, we do not despise these people enough. This is what Nicole Wallace went on MSDNC to say immediately after that meeting. Check it out.
Today, Donald Trump meeting with the president of South Africa and attempting to ambush and humiliate that leader inside the Oval Office. But what he did instead was embarrass and humiliate the people of the United States of America again. In his meeting with President Ramaphosa, Trump peddled unsubstantiated claims of genocide in South Africa of white South Africans, a group that ruled during apartheid in South Africa. It is a fringe conspiracy theory.
It's a fringe conspiracy theory, and Trump embarrassed us. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, Exhibit A. Take this from a South African police officer, law enforcer, okay? Just listen to what he has to say.
It's not me talking, these are the stats. We have a problem with the black man in South Africa. We have a serious problem. What we see here, we put the colors, the races of perpetrators that we've arrested. All the green, as you can see, almost everything is green here, which means almost everything is black that is committing crime. Out of total of 60,000 criminals that were arrested between the age of 16 and 25 years old, 16 and 25 years old, we arrested 60,000 criminals in this past financial year, in this period of 5 years, I beg your pardon, not in financial year, this 5-year period that we are counting. Out of this number, 57,691 of them were black men. Out of 60,000, 57,000 of them are black men that we've arrested.
For those of you that had a hard time hearing that, out of the 60,000 people that have been arrested, almost 58,000 of them are black. That came from him. Those aren't my statistics, okay? So nobody can accuse me. Oh, well, you just put him. No. Those statistics straight from South Africa. A South African man himself stated those statistics. I just repeated them. And y'all, this looks like the South African president. Y'all can, I'll let y'all be the judge on whether or not you think this is him or not. It looks like him to me. But like I said, I'll let y'all be the judge. But I found this video quite interesting because in that sit down, he also goes on to mention that white farmers aren't having their land taken. But listen to what he allegedly says here.
The question of land, the land of our forefathers and our foremothers must return to our people without any fail and without any payment of compensation. And it must happen now.
The land must return to our people without fail and without any payment. Now, like I said, I'll let y'all be the judge. If that is the president of South Africa, who was just sitting next to Uncle Trump, who told Uncle Trump, well, this genocide isn't happening. Lots of things happen. There's crime, but this thing isn't happening. And no, they're not having their land taken. Y'all let me know. Was that him? Here's the gentleman in this next clip that Uncle Trump was playing that you heard. Killed the bull. This is him. Check it out.
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. Yes. South Africa, occupy land. That's who we are.
Honorable member,
you want to do, you can withdraw my membership from this useless parliament.
Honorable. Yes, honorable member.
Must never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing, because the killing is part of a revolutionary act. Shoot to kill. Yamasa. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa. Pa. Brr, pa. Pa. To kill. Yamasa. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer.
The mayor of DA in PE is a white man. So these people, when you want to hit them hard, go after a white man. They feel a terrible pain because you have touched a white man. Not because Mashaba and Soli will not be touched. They will be touched, don't worry. But we are starting with this whiteness. We are cutting the throat of whiteness.
Shoot to kill. Yamasa, kill the Boer, the farmer, kill the Boer.
So y'all get it. Kill the Boer, kill the farmer. Yeah, but according to Nicole Wallace of MSDNC, Trump is embarrassing America because he ambushed. As a matter of fact, hold on, I want to play this for y'all because I'm gonna drop this as a YouTube short, probably today. But I want y'all to see this, okay? I want y'all to see this. Hold on. This is absolutely despicable behavior from our mainstream media that is supposed to give us news. Once again, these idiots are repeating the same shit.
To the dramatic scene in the Oval Office today, the tense confrontation, President Trump ambushing the president of South Africa.
Up next, another Oval Office meltdown, President Trump ambushing the president of South Africa.
President Trump is being accused of conducting something of a diplomatic ambush of South Africa's president in the Oval Office.
To be with you, I'm Katie Tur. President Trump orchestrated another Oval Office ambush today.
Today, Donald Trump meeting with the president of South Africa and attempting to ambush and humiliate that leader.
Zelensky territory, where essentially he was a bit ambushed inside the Oval Office.
Felt like an ambush in there, kind of like the President Zelensky meeting in the Oval Office.
This was an ambush. It was orchestrated.
Cyril Ramaphosa brought his best diplomatic self to this meeting, but nothing could have prepared him for this multimedia ambush.
What started as, to some degree, an ambush.
Well, Katie, I mean, it was an ambush.
Ambush.
Ambushed.
Ambush.
An ambush.
Ambushing.
Ambushed inside the Oval Office.
Shout out to the Western Lisbon. But what is the point of mainstream media when they all repeat the same things? Do we need them? Why do we need multiple news stations or news networks when they all repeat the same gosh darn thing? Why do we need them? What? For what? Listen, they should all of mainstream media should just be shut down. Just shut down. We don't need them. They all say the same thing. It's ridiculous, man. But anyway, let me know your thoughts and your opinions on this. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. And leave a comment because that helps out as well. And if you want to share the video, send it to a friend, family member, co-worker. I don't care. Hit the arrow button down below. Copy the link and you can email it, text it, post it to your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, anything. We'll greatly appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in as always. Peace and love. I'm out.